Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Tony George from Tony George Sports. We're going to preview two very interesting games in college football. We're going to start with Georgia, Missouri. Tony George, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks for having me back on, Peter. Been out a couple of weeks here with some surgery, but doing well and ready to get going with the videos again.
All right, awesome. Good to hear that you're doing better back in the ball game, Tony George, and just in time because we need your advice bad on these games. Georgia, Missouri, interesting matchup here, and you in particular have had a great read on Georgia and a couple videos with us. I'm sorry, in Missouri, in a couple games with us, in a couple videos with us, you gave Missouri as a pick that you liked, and they covered each of those times. And here they are, a 3-point home underdog to Georgia. So we'll see what you have to say about this one. Before we get to it, just fill everyone in on what's going on at Tony George Sports, Locker Room Picks, and your Yahoo Radio show.
Yeah, just premium plays over at TonyGeorgeSports.com. I have the strongest talent pool of handicappers anywhere, guaranteed plays. 13 to 15 free plays each day, Saturday and Sunday. Go there and check it out. And then, of course, LockerRoomPicks.com is all free content. And Locker Room Picks radio show on Yahoo Sports Radio, 11 to 12 noon Eastern, every Saturday and Sunday.
All right, sounds great, Tony George. We're going to need your expertise here, right? Missouri's a 3-point home underdog, totals 59.5 or 60. That's down from 62. Missouri, as we know, very quality team here. You've picked them a bunch of times this year. They are off a bye. Now they're a home dog. Georgia, though, very, very strong team, one of the strongest teams in the nation, and they're not off a bye, but they are off a relatively easy win that didn't take much out of them. And, Missouri, they lost outright at home by 4 to Indiana. So they are a team that can, falter. And I'm just wondering if Georgia might not be one of these SEC teams that when they dial it up, they can, relatively easily beat everyone, even if they don't show it up, even if they don't show every game what they're like when they dial it up to 10. So I'm not sure I would feel comfortable at all taking Missouri +3 here. I guess my lean would be Georgia, but what do you think, Tony George?
Well, it's a total mismatch on paper. I've been waiting all year long to take Missouri, to go against Missouri with a good running team. And I don't think there's any other running team in the country that's Georgia's equal. I thought Nebraska was, but Michigan State shut them down last week. But still, between Gurley and Amir Abdullah, two best running backs in the country, and the scary part for people who go, against Georgia this year is they've got a couple of backups to Gurley that are damn near as good as he is. You have the number 2 rushing offense in the SEC versus the number 8 rushing defense. And that number 8 ranking is based on playing against teams like Toledo, who ran all over him, South Dakota State, who ran all over him. And, of course, South Carolina didn't run at all. Missouri off a, 1-point win there. It was kind of a miracle. Had a bye week here, but Missouri cannot tackle, Peter. They can't stop Grandma off to shop a cart at Costco. And nothing's changed in the bye week. Georgia also playing with revenge here. Missouri went down last year and beat them between the hedges. Of course, now that game, Georgia was beat up. Matter of fact, Gurley didn't play. They had some key injuries last year. Missouri exploited that, took advantage of it. But look, Georgia's 4th in total defense. They're going to run it down Missouri's throat. They may have the highest yards per carry against Missouri as they will any team they play this season. That's how bad Missouri is at tackling and stopping the run. The one thing here, too, you would think Missouri could trade punches with them on the scoreboard, but, don't buy into past reputation. Missouri is 3rd from the bottom in offensive production in the SEC so far this year, Peter. Georgia comes in here, lays out a 10-point win. I don't see Missouri getting close in this one.
Tony George from Tony George Sports, Locker Room Picks, and Yahoo Radio Show every Saturday and Sunday morning before the football cards. I'm so glad that we had you on to discuss this game because that's exactly how I was feeling. But, I was hearing some opinions on the other side, like in Missouri, and I started to get a little bit nervous. But I completely trust you. Tony George has been on Missouri many times this year. Now he is saying go against them. Completely trust him on this one. Thanks so much, Tony.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.